If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. In one of the most shocking and electrifying moves of the NFL offseason, superstar linebacker Micah Parsons has officially signed with the Cleveland Browns. Yes, you heard it right. The Browns just landed one of the most dominant defensive forces in the league, and Parsons didn't waste a second making his presence known. At his unveiling, he sent a spine-chilling message to every quarterback. On the Browns' schedule next season, nobody's escaping. That wasn't just a bold statement. It was a warning. This is a defensive juggernaut in the making. Cleveland didn't just sign a player, they may have just redefined the identity of their entire franchise. Fans are buzzing, social media is on fire, and quarterbacks across the league are suddenly watching the calendar and circling dates in fear. This isn't just another free agency deal. It's a seismic shift in power. Parsons' decision to join the Browns caught everyone off guard. Rumors were swirling about several teams being in the mix, from the Dallas Cowboys trying desperately to keep him, to suitors like the Ravens and Dolphins putting together massive offers. But Cleveland? They weren't even on most insiders' radars. That's what makes this move even more epic. It's a masterstroke by the Browns front office, who worked quietly behind the scenes, setting the trap while the rest of the league slept. When news broke, it hit the NFL world like a thunderclap. Twitter exploded, ESPN dropped everything, and Browns fans, they went absolutely wild. This franchise has waited decades for a moment like this, and now it feels like the tides have truly turned in the land. Now let's talk about the man himself. Micah Parsons isn't just good, he's generational. The kind of player who doesn't just change games, but changes destinies. Since entering the league, he's terrorized offensive lines, hunted quarterbacks with surgical precision, and played with a relentless motor that never quits. Whether he's coming off the edge, dropping back in coverage, or spying the QB, Parsons is a nightmare matchup. He brings that rare mix of speed, power, and IQ that coaches dream of. But beyond the stats and accolades, and there are plenty, it's the mindset that sets him apart. This is a player who walks into every game like it's a battlefield. And now he's bringing that warrior mentality to Cleveland. The Dawg Pound just got his fiercest new leader. One of the first questions everyone's asking is, why the Browns? What made Parsons choose Cleveland over teams with more recent playoff success or bigger media markets? According to insiders, it came down to vision. The Browns sold him on more than just money. Though, make no mistake, they paid up. They pitched him on being the face of a historic transformation. They showed him a defense already stacked with talent. Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, and asked him to be the final piece of a championship puzzle. They told him he wouldn't just be part of the story, he'd be the story. And for a competitor like Parsons, that's the kind of challenge that fuels greatness. He didn't come to blend in. He came to take over. And take over he will. Imagine an offense lining up against a front seven that includes both Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett. That's not just intimidating. That's downright terrifying. Two generational edge rushers with elite speed and power coming at you from both sides. It's a defensive coordinator's dream and an offensive coordinator's worst nightmare. Quarterbacks won't know where to run, linemen won't know who to double, and tight ends might as well stay in to block every down. This is going to be chaos. Beautiful orchestrated chaos. And Parsons is going to be the conductor. With Jim Schwartz at the helm of this aggressive defensive scheme, we're about to witness something truly special. The Browns didn't just add a piece, they built a monster. But Parsons didn't just show up and talk about game plans and potential. He delivered a statement, and make no mistake, it was aimed directly at the heart of every offense on the Browns' schedule. Nobody's escaping, he said, with the kind of calm confidence that sends chills down your spine. That's not trash talk. That's a declaration. That's a man who knows what he's capable of. It's not just about sacks or pressure rates. It's about domination. It's about imposing your will every single snap. Parsons isn't here to play nice. He's here to break the rhythm of every quarterback, destroy the pocket, and remind the league that Cleveland is no longer a place you circle as an easy win. It's a war zone now, and Micah Parsons is the commander-in-chief, enjoying the content so far. Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. The locker room is already feeling the effects. According to sources inside the Browns facility, players are fired up like never before. Garrett and Parsons reportedly had a private meeting the day the deal was signed. Two tight ends align in their vision. It's no exaggeration to say this could become the most feared pass rushing duo in the league. And it's not just about the front. With Parsons in the mix, everyone benefits. The secondary can play tighter coverage, the linebackers can flow freer, and the whole unit becomes faster, meaner, more dangerous. It's like dropping a lion into a pack of wolves. You don't just get better, you become untouchable. This defense is coming, and they're coming for blood. And for the fans, this is vindication. This is the moment Cleveland has dreamed of for years. Through heartbreaks, rebuilds, false hopes, and fleeting playoff runs, the Dawg Pound has stayed loyal. Now they finally have a team that doesn't just want to win, it expects to. Micah Parsons represents a new era, a fearless, ruthless, no excuses era. The kind of player you build statues for, not just Pro Bowl resumes. And the fans are ready. Jerseys are flying off shelves, season ticket interest is surging, and you can feel the buzz in every corner of the city. It's not just football, it's a cultural shift. The Browns have declared war on mediocrity, and Parsons is leading the charge. Of course, nothing is won in the offseason. Hype only gets you so far. But make no mistake, this move changes the math. The AFC North is already one of the toughest divisions in football, but now it's officially a battlefield. Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Kenny Pickett, they're all on notice. Every snap, every drop back, every play is going to feel like a countdown. Because now lurking on every edge is the specter of Micah Parsons. You can't run from him. You can't hide from him. And based on that first statement, he's coming with purpose. The Browns didn't just get better, they just became dangerous. This isn't the same team anymore. This is a team with teeth. So buckle up, NFL fans. The storm has arrived in Cleveland. Micah Parsons is here, and he's not interested in making friends. He's here to wreak havoc, disrupt dynasties, and carve his name into the legacy of one of the league's most loyal and long-suffering fan bases. The Browns just flipped the script. They've gone from hopeful to terrifying, from the hunted to the hunters. And if Parsons has anything to say about it, and trust me, he will, quarterbacks across the NFL are going to wish he'd picked anywhere else. But he didn't. He chose Cleveland. And now the rest of the league is on alert. Because when Micah Parsons says nobody's escaping, he means it. And that might just be the scariest sentence of the entire offseason. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you like the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!